Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there? Yeah. 2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he must increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
The Chargers first down. A gain of 12. First down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tucker. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
It's a pickup of 3.
And that'll make it second down.
Second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
On the option right, Herbert. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, Herbert on third down. And that is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
Herbert now. And that'll be incomplete.
Used to have the coaches tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
They snap it to Herbert. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
4 yards. And the Raider first down.
A run straight ahead with Genty. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
He was brought down
now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Once
6.
again, it's Genty. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A run out of the game. And it's a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the Chargers first down.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Intercepted.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jack Besh, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On the jet sweep, it's McConkey. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10.
It's 3rd down.
Now it's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Let's go now. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's Herbert. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
On the play. And the Raider.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
10 more yards. That's another Las Vegas.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Washington. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
60 license. 60. Go.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Raiders first down.
Genty fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Herbert. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Travis Hunter, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the
Following
Raiders.
the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Allen! Trey Tucker, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll make our score of 14-7.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker to kick this one off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
It's a gain of 2. And the Las Vegas first down.
Herbert off of play action. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
For Parker Washington.
2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be
4
second
yards
down.
on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Chargers.
Now a hand off to Genty.
And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
9 yards.
The Raiders at 2-0 here to begin the season. And off to exactly the start you're hoping for. Nothing for the fan base to complain about, at least not yet.
I like the way that you phrased that. Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a long ways to go. And they've come out playing good fundamental football. That might carry them a long way if they stay in that mode throughout the season.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Herbert.
Throw right side, looked in here by Bench.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
At the Chargers 7.
On the give, Genty.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Ashton Genty, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So out come the Chargers.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snapped, and they're there, and they end up making the play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
Looking to throw. Herbert.
He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
12 more yards. That's another Chargers.
From the 50, here's Herbert.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
14 more yards. That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 14.
To the air again, Herbert.
First down, Chargers.
From left side, pulled in by Tucker.
Pass complete to Trey Tucker.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
A give to the fullback on the dive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Chargers first down.
Back to throw. Herbert. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
Herbert's pass.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert throwing again.
16-yard line.
Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown.
Trey Harris from 4 yards out. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Makes the score Raiders
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second
from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
And this is going to be intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
One more go for this offense in the first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. Looking to throw again on second down.
Herbert. Open man, it's Hunter.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
On the ground with Bigsby to strike the drive.
Dancing away at the 30.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets it up past the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Odafe Owe able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Well, he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, 59 yards.
And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Makes the score.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Second and 2.
Another run by Bigsby.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Third and 2.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I said go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Yeah, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Malik Harrison on the tackle.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 41.
On 2nd and 9. Herbert is going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Chargers
back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Herbert now. It's brought in by Harris. Only able to gain a couple there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 9
It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Herbert running left off the option.
The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Chargers 1st down.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Los Angeles.
Trey Tucker, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And space tough to come by there. So to get maybe a yard to the 37.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Davis. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert.
That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
Now the ball comes loose. And he gets it down to the 32.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Another Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Travis Hunter, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Raiders 32.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. The Charger drive about to get going.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Cap it.
Now it's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. But he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Chargers first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He gets it complete to Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
46-yard line.
Herbert running left off the option.
14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert going to give to Hampton.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert. And that will be incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And this one is right down the middle. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Looking to put a drive together.
Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's good for a Las
And that's a
Vegas
more than acceptable read
down.
right there because it's zone coverage.
First and
So
10.
timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. Complete to Washington.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Raider first down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Parker Washington.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. LA set to take over again on offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Herbert.
Tucker hauls it in over the middle.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This a big play from both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert
will set up a screen for Bigsby.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll try and sneak it here.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. From the gun, Bigsby.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A big loss on the play.
Odafe Oweh getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They snap it to Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. Look at the big fella go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Brock Bowers,
78 yards.
And the Raiders use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, He recognized that they were all over that as they continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie it. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. This is 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
That's complete to his running back, Hampton.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
Throwing, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Chargers first down.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it.
Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Herbert.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Tucker.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. This one finds McConkey. He's got room to roam.
And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
It's caught at the 1. And he is not going to reach the goal line. They were forced to go for it down 2, but the defense rises to the occasion, and they hold on to their lead. And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black.
79.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points,